What's up, guys? Mitchell Blaze Offroad. As you can tell behind me here, I have an LC 250. This is the new Land Cruiser from Toyota. Many of you guys have already seen these things before. You've probably already watched videos about them. And Kai and I are going to take this thing, see what it's capable of stock, because we're doing a massive build on this thing. We're doing wheels, tires, suspension, full armor package. So all aluminum RCI skids underneath. They'll be here in a couple weeks. We're doing the sliders from RCI. We're going to do a roof rack from RCI on it. Of course, it would have a full Blaze Offroad power system. That's our new Land Cruiser power system. We've been working on a kit for these for a while now, for a couple months, and really working on dialing in and perfecting this kit. You guys have asked us to put a pre-order up, so we did, and a ton of you have ordered. It'll be dual battery system, throwing a battery under the hood with a red arc, Garmin power switch, all that jazz. So very, very excited about that. This thing doesn't have off-road tires. It still has the front air dam on it, the valence. Of course, as the center locker and the rear locker. So hopefully that's enough. And it's insanely windy out today, so hopefully we don't get stuck. If we do, we got our buddy Josh Walker around the corner, and we'll give him a call. But I think it's time I put the camera away and get in, because it's unbelievably windy out. Right now, we should have twin turbos and a V8 on this thing, just shooting sand 80 feet back. This thing is awesome in the sand. I'm surprised how well this thing is doing. Like, this is like, I mean, I guess when you have it's four-wheel drive with a rear locker, it's going to be super good anyways, but like, I was surprised by how good my F250 is, because it's a rear locker too, but like, this is doing pretty good. It sinks a little bit and it just pulls through. Like, I'm not having to rip. I'm not having to go super fast. Like, I'm barely trying right now. We're just kind of floating, and we're probably at, I don't know, 40 PSI. It's an 18-inch wheel, factory tires. Like,
literally bone stock tires, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's not even trying. We're on 10, 12 miles an hour with barely any throttle. So I'm thoroughly impressed.
Mitchell's just having way too much fun with my car. It's doing really well for a stock car, though. It's literally awesome. It's pretty fun.
You're running everywhere. We're crossing over a few rocks right now. We're going real slow, because I don't like rocks. Everybody who knows me knows I'm not about rocks. Maybe that'll change, like hanging out in southern Utah more. But I like sand. I like snow. I like dirt roads. I like going fast. So we're going to get through this rocky section, and then we're going to find some more sand. This trail is like a big mix of sand dune and like sand covered rocks. So we're just trying to get through the rocks now. thing shouldn't be able to do this without airing down, dude. Oh, a little bit of rocks.
Some big rocks right there too.
It'd be nice to be able to use the rear locker in four-wheel drive, so like 4 high instead of having to be in low. So hopefully somebody comes out with a kit for that. One of those anytime lockers, because that'd definitely be a nice feature to have for sand mainly. The sand is buttery smooth, not the wind has blown through here. It's nothing as smooth as stock suspension, I'll tell you that. It's so nice. Fresh sand. That's nice. Wow. I'm impressed. I can't say it enough. I didn't expect this. I thought we'd be struggling to not get stuck. I thought we'd be stopping on rocks every chance we got. Like, this thing just, like, I can pull into the sand and stop and start going again, and that's something. So,
What happened on that hill over there?
I didn't want to bury it, and it slowed down quite a bit, so I decided to just stop and back up instead. And then I went a different line that got me up quicker, even though it was a lot steeper. So,
At this point, I asked Mitchell to pull the Land Cruiser up onto the sandhill so I could snap some photos, and while I was doing that, he proceeded to call his fiancée and explain to her that he was thinking of buying her one because he was already loving it so much.
I may want to buy you a new Land Cruiser. Babe, I've never been in a vehicle that's this good in the sand.
With our evening lighting starting to fade, I asked Mitchell to head down the hill and then proceed to come back up. But what happened next caught both of us by surprise.
Dude, that was ridiculous! Sand is so forgiving. Let me show you the photo. Okay, I was in the air and looked at you like, oh my gosh, I know that feeling. That's 26 miles per hour. It wasn't that fast. Holy crap. Kai, how do you feel about me jumping your Land Cruiser?
It was cool to see. Honestly, like, this is an awesome stock vehicle. I'm glad I bought it. It was pretty crazy to see somebody jump it though. Like, literally, I have the temp tag on. I bought it a week ago today, and I've driven it 4 times. This is like, I guess technically the 6th time, but the 5th time was when I drove it down here to move down here. So literally brand new, and watching it jump was crazy.
To be fair, you did know that we were trying to get a shot of the front tires off the ground because we got a cutesy little shot, and then we're like, let's do it again. So we did it 2 more times, and in typical jumping fashion, confidence built, and we ended up
Gets
4
higher every
tires,
time.
4
Yeah.
tires off the ground on a stock Land Cruiser. And it's not like it's not a super impressive over. This isn't
And it's in the
whistling.
sand.
This isn't whistling diesel in a G-Wagon jump.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
but also he really messed that thing up.
Yeah.
It handled it, but he really did.
I don't have
up.
that kind of YouTube money yet.
No, we're not there yet. But no, it did exceptional. Like when I can't exaggerate how well I looked at Kai in the air, and I was like, because my F-150, I jump it all the time. So I looked at Kai in the air, and I was like, oh no, I'm flying. I was like, oh no, I'm in the air right now. I know what jumping feels like, so I was just like, that's not what I was after.
Yeah.
I was after a little float, 2 tires off the ground, but no,
It worked though.
that felt great.
Yeah.
So, got Onyx Offroad pulled up, and I'm trying to find top of the world here in Sand Hollow. And I know that this is the right direction, so we're taking this trail, which is all sand. Again, thankfully. I have a feeling top of the world's that way. I didn't bother to super search for it on Onyx, so we're just headed the direction I think it is. And the sun's going down. Actually, I think it's right here around the corner. So basically, we're following the trail on Onyx, trying to find top of the world.
But again.
Look at these freshy dunes. Alright, so these are real dunes. Real. Not like Klamath, but like for here they're real dunes. So we just have to be careful going over edges because it could be a drop. We're coming in to the top of the world the hardest way possible. Because we're really going to put this Land Cruiser to the test.
We are putting it to the test.
We already jumped it, so yeah, it only gets better from here.
Oh, those are some rocks.
This was the only time for the few hours that we were out there that I thought we actually might get stuck, but nope, the Land Cruiser just pulled straight through it.
There's a little lip there. No, I guess not that bad.
Dude, like any other vehicle, we would have got stuck hours ago.
You think so?
Not any other, but yeah. I mean, there's
A lot of them,
stack
yeah.
of current vehicles on the market that would not have been happy with this.
What do you think it's just the rear locker or the extra torque and horsepower?
No, that just spins them in the sand.
It's
It's
just
just the weight of the vehicle, the wheelbase. Like,
It's just a Land Cruiser.
they got the magic combination. That was a baby one. I didn't want to do it all the way again.
Yeah. Third time's the charm, right?
You'll get to experience a jump in your own vehicle soon enough.
One day.
I'm trying to follow a remnants of tire tracks back. So it is still incredibly windy out here. See if I can protect the mic. I am not often impressed by vehicles, especially stock vehicles. I'm pretty thoroughly impressed by this thing. I'm kind of speechless. I'm just shocked that it did so incredibly well in the sand at 40 psi on stock tires. I get it, it has a rear locker. Jump in the comments and hate on me because every vehicle with a rear locker does well. But the center locker, I don't care about. That's basically just 4-wheel drive. All right, it's all wheel to 4-wheel. And yeah, it has a rear, but 40 psi on street tires, no matter whether you're locked or not, that's impressive. So I'm very excited to see what we do with this thing. That jump was super smooth. I know it was a baby jump, but I've got a +6 long travel F-150 that's built to jump. I know what jumping feels like. I know what happens when you jump. Like, this thing was super smooth and very impressed, very happy with it. And I'm excited to build it. So like I said at the beginning of the video, Locked Off-Road, we have RCI, a ton of Blaze products going on it, some SDHQ stuff. I'm thoroughly impressed with this thing and very, very excited about it. So definitely subscribe, like the video, comment what your favorite thing is about the new Land Cruiser, or what you'd like to see us do with it, or what parts you want to see on it, because we're going to be making a ton of videos with this thing. So your favorite thing, what parts you want to see on it, what you want to see us do with it. And if that means jumping it again, you better jump in the comments and tell us that we better be jumping this thing some more. And we'll just go do it. So subscribe. Thanks for following along. We have a lot more coming with this thing, including a ditch light install from SDHQ. See ya.